I got a 4-pounder with a nice flat.
Working that one piece, it took about a
So I'm happy with it. Trying to get into sandblasting some of the parts that I make when I'm blacksmithing. So today I went to Harbor Freight and I bought a 21-gallon, 2.5 horse, it says, vertical compressor. So I'm going to do an unboxing, assembly, and we'll get the thing running and we'll see what it does. Alright, just for some quick specs, you can look online for this, it's easy to find. 21-gallon, 125 maximum working pressure. It says 2.5 horse. What I really needed was cubic feet. This one has 5.8 cubic feet at 40 psi, 4.7 cubic feet at 90 psi, 120 volts. So that's why I bought it, was for the cubic feet per minute. I think that little pancake mower or compressor was putting out like 0.6 or something. So hopefully that'll be enough to do the lightweight sandblasting that I'm going to do. Alright, let me go into the cost details. This compressor's listed regular price $219. It was on sale at the moment for $179, something like that. But I was able to find this coupon for $149.99. So I think that's a heck of a deal. I know it's not the highest quality compressor in the world. This coupon's good till November 1st of 2014. So if you'd like to use it, the number's right there. You can go ahead and look at it. Alright, let's open this sucker up. See what we got inside. I think I want to open this from the bottom.
That's the right thing to do.
That looks like an easy way to do it. Hopefully nothing falls on my feet. Handle's loose. Don't see any other pieces. Tip this up a little bit. That out of there. Tip this up a little bit. There's the other pieces. In the back we have the other pieces. Let me get organized and I'll come back. Oh, it came with compressor oil. I didn't think it did. For assembly, we basically have 3 steps. We need to attach the wheels and the bumpers to the bottom of the frame. We have an air intake filter to apply or to install, and then the handle to install. So I'm going to go ahead and tackle those wheels. Alright, there's 2 shapes on the bottom. One is a squared edge here, and then one just comes down at an angle. I won't spin it around. Squared edge has the holes on the side. That's where the wheels are going to go. Wheels have an attachment bolt. It takes a 14mm socket. Bolts are going to come from the outside through the wheel first, and then into the hole on the side, lock nut or lock washer, and so we tip this up like that without letting it tip over. Drop that sucker in. Lock washer and nut. Just finger snug that for now. Get the other one over. Tipping. Keep tipping on them now. Lock washer and nut. Do. Easy peasy. Compressor wrench to hold the outside. I don't have a whole lot of box wrenches. Compressor wrench will do. Take her down tight because it's got its own stop. And that's that. Wheels are done. Now the bumpers. Alright, the bumpers take a 14mm socket, washer, lock nut, or lock washer. I'm going to tip this up, set that bumper in there, like that. Put our washer, lock nut, finger snug that. We'll do the other one. Alright, so I laid it back on the styrofoam. I think that'll hold it okay. Tighten that down where it needs to be. Again, it's just rubber, so we don't want to go too tight with it. Same thing over here. That is all there is to that. Set this back up. And there we go. Bottom's done. Alright, put the handle on. I guess we'll do the unveiling of the beautiful thing. Here we go. That's what she looks like under the cover. Little thing, it's gonna go back here. Looks like we're gonna need some Allen wrenches for that, so I'll get my Allen wrenches found. Alright, there's no holes or anything in the handle, so this is just a compression kind of squeeze type scenario. So you throw your handle in there, back your screws out, a number 5 metric seems to be the Allen wrench of choice. You got those Allen screws backed out. We'll slide this handle in. Just line it about even with the bottom. I think the choice is yours. And we'll bring these things in a little bit more than snug. I think that's good. And there you have it. Handle and wheels done. Pretty solid, pretty sturdy. I like it. Alright, what do we got left? We got an air filter. We could spread it right into the head. Probably hand tight's good enough, but just in case we have a little bit of vibration, I'll throw the crescent wrench on there and give it a little bit more of a turn. Just about like that. I'm going to have that hold down. Alright, so twisting the cap, I'm able to replace the filter if I want to. Also, I can go ahead and reposition that bottom hole to be down so that dirt and stuff falls out of it. Okay, that's it. That's all the assembly. Makes for an easy project. This sucker's ready to rock and roll. I'm going to go ahead and read the instructions. We'll talk about the burn-in, break-in cycle that new compressor needs. We'll also got to put some oil in there too. Alright, next page of the book. Checking the oil. Check the oil level before operating. So there's going to be a sight window on the side. We're going to see what the oil is now. Like I said, it did come with oil. I didn't think it did, so I bought some more. We got plenty if that's what we need to do though. Alright, let's check that sight window. My friends, it's a sight window and I ain't no oil in it, so we're going to get a funnel out and put some oil in. Alrighty, so remove the oil cap, drop it on the ground. Ding dang it, Ethel. Oil cap breather. Like I said, it did come with a little jar of compressor oil. Get a funnel up there and hopefully make this neat. And we will, for dramatic effect, zoom in on that. Add compressor oil. Bubble. And you guys tell me when. I agree. Yeah. Now there's a little bit left in the bottle. So I took almost the whole bottle It says to let it sit for a couple minutes, so we're going to go ahead and let it sit, and then once I run it, I'm going to check that oil again quickly, because there's going to be a lot of ports and channels in the engine that the oil needs to flow into. So that's where we'll start right there. All right, like I mentioned earlier, there is a break-in process you need to do. Set the on-off to off, and make sure the unit's unplugged. It wants you to insert a male coupler into the exhaust port so that basically there's no pressure going to be built up. It's going to exhaust into the air. Plug in the power cord, set the power to on, and let it run for 30 minutes. And just let the air blow out for 30 minutes. It's half an hour. So let me get everything in the right spot and we will get it started. All right, following the instructions, trying to find the on-off switch. Guess what? It's hidden behind this tape. It wasn't very hard to figure that out, but it makes you stop here. It says stop. Make sure you put the oil in first, which we already did. So we're good to go. A nice ugly adhesive all over my compressor that I didn't really need. That sucks. And off auto. So we're going to turn that thing off. Get rid of that. In addition to that, male connector. Focus. There we go. I'm going to plug that in. Alright. You know what it didn't do? It didn't say anything about the petcock on the bottom, which is interesting. Hopefully we're okay. So we are off. I'm going to plug this into a 12 gauge cord. And here we go. Ready? First startup. Harbor Freight material. Will it work or will it blow up right away? Well, we'll give it a run and see how it goes. Gives you an idea of the sound. It's actually not bad at all. The oil level staying where it needs to be. And it's pushing out air right now. So we'll go ahead and let this run for 30 minutes. Alright, that's its 30-minute burn-in cycle. And you do that to let the rings seat and make sure everything is working well with the oil without it being under pressure at that point in time. Gives you a good chance to read the rest of the manual. And reading the manual, the next step to do is to, we can go ahead and start using it now. We'll pull the vent off and let it build up to full pressure, and we'll hook it up and see how it works. Hopefully it's got enough cubic feet per minute to run this little sandblasting that I need to do. Alright, about 4.5 minutes to bring it up to pressure from an empty tank. Not bad at all. Let's see how it does. Alright, you have to excuse my homemade blast chamber, but it'll do for now. I needed the compressor more than I needed the box. So there's an ugly old piece that has been forged, I don't know, last winter actually, so it's kind of rusty and dirty from the forging. And we'll give it a go. What I'm really interested in is to see how far I can go with it before the compressor kicks in. So here we go. Try to get this in frame for you so you can see it. It's actually doing a good job. Not bad at all. Can't really see what I'm doing, but there we go. The compressor kicked in. I had just enough time to do that whole side practically. Couldn't see what I was doing, so I could be much more efficient. So that's pretty cool. Let's see how it works while it's running.
up pretty good. Where am I? There I am. And I was able to clean that up. Like I said, it's almost dark out, so I can't really see what I'm doing in the box, but definitely a lot quicker than putting it on a wire brush, a lot cleaner than putting it on a wire brush. I like it. I like it a lot.
Alright, after working that one piece, it took about a minute or so to, maybe I'd say 45 seconds or so to pressurize up again. So what's my verdict at this point? Of course I can't really tell you, but the assembly, easy. The product, I think it puts out enough air for what I need for the price. I mean, of course 10 cubic feet per minute would be much better, but I can't afford that, and I don't necessarily need that. The pieces I'm working on are small. I'm not going to be sitting there and running the sandblaster for hours at a time. I think we're going to be okay with this one. I give it a thumbs up at this point, and if anything changes from that, I'll go ahead and post another video and let you know what I think. But I think it works pretty well. Definitely better than my little pancake air compressor. Harbor Freight, $1.49.